Hi everybody, it's Bill, and I did this long time ago, and sometimes some of the recipes I did in the beginning get kind of lost in the shuffle. So I wanted to redo this because actually I'm going to have it for dinner tonight. And this is just one of those things where I always say you can do ahead of time. It's white clam sauce, and you know I've done it 100 different ways, and this just seems to kind of work out the best. And it really depends on, you know, how you can get clams and etc. But let's start with the basics. So I got about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in my pan here. Now I'm using a saute pan because I want the surface area, because we're going to do some reducing. Okay, so first of all, let's see if it's temperature. They're just starting. It's magic. Come on. Get lively here. Oh, it looks really hot. Must be deceiving. There it goes. Everything's starting to dance around now. Yep. Now we go. I'll tell you something funny. As soon as I get this all stirred in here. Get them dancing. Got to keep on dancing. I mean, I could just eat this. This is a really good sweet onion that I chopped pretty small. It's gonna kind of disappear anyways. But I really like having those little teeny pieces of onion that have been kind of cooked down, softened. I don't want to burn them. Oh yeah. Just give them a minute. I want to get some good heat before I go to the next step, because we're going to do some fast and furious kind of stuff. So I really want to make sure all this is ready to cook. Now you can really hear it. It's hot. Now it's smelling good. Alright, watch pot never boils. So while this is starting to cook, let's start with a little black pepper in here. So I want to kind of get that kind of roasted in here too, you know. Oh yeah, I just love fresh ground black pepper hitting that heat. So, here's the funny thing is, so I had problems finding fresh garlic. But you know how sometimes you can find a little bag of already like peeled garlic? So I bought that, and I was doing something else, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, as long as I'm messing with this stuff, to check it out, and it's actually pretty good. I took a few cloves and I roasted them in the oven. Oh, roasted garlic is so much sweeter. So this is about half and half because I didn't have enough. You want a total of about like 10 cloves of garlic. I mean, this is just crazy garlic. I'm kind of hoping that the 2 flavors of garlic really come together and make this perfect. if you don't think it smelled great before. So it's hot, but it's not like over hot. Nothing's really browning, nothing's really popping. I just want to get everything softened. Get some heat out, or heat in. So this is the kind of meal where you want to find some kind of sweet onion, not like a harsh cooking onion. Oh, mamma mia! Everybody's happy. Now, like I said, other than the roasted garlic, which is already kind of brown, I really don't want to kill anything. So now, I've got some room temperature Italian white wine, right? 1.5 cups. We're going to put it in here. And this is going to cook down really quickly, because it's got alcohol in it. It's just a basic Pinot Grigio. You can use anything you want. Make sure it's something you're willing to drink. That's what I always tell everybody. If you're not willing to drink it, don't cook with it. Turn it just a little bit. It is room temperature. I just opened the bottle. I want to see it bubbling. And I like doing this in stages because, at this point, we want to cook the alcohol out. Which doesn't take long at all. It's bubbling, simmering right along here. And it's going to cook right into all that onion and garlic. Ooh. Make it so happy. So, I just think this is a really easy, cool thing. And the hardest thing is coming up with the right clams. The real snobs want to get fresh clams and do all the shucking and everything. And I've been talking to people. I know people. And most restaurants buy like frozen chopped clams, and they put a few fresh clams on top to make it look good. And you have to sit there and dig them out, and the shells fly, might hit somebody, maybe even at another table. So I just don't think that's necessary. So now you can see, got a really good boil going here, and I just know. So we need liquid in here, besides the wine. Wait, do we? Yeah, oh, that's right. And a lot of places tell you to use clam juice. Well, the downside to clam juice is it's really salty. You might as well just go to the Atlantic and fill up a can with or a bottle with salt water from the ocean. And I don't know, to me it just takes away from the flavor. But then of course, most restaurants would still salt it. I don't get that. Taste buds makes you drink more too. That's why bars have always done that. Put, check mixed nuts or whatever on the bar, so you eat them, get salty, and drink more. Oh yeah. So now I've got this really good little happy thing going on. And so alcohol's gone, right? I just want to see it reduce a little bit. But before I do, I got two things I gotta do. I need about 1 cup, a little bit more, of chicken broth, chicken stock, whatever, something salt-free or less sodium or whatever you can get. I don't want to be wasteful, so I'm going to measure out a cup to start with. And I'm going to pour the rest in here. So it should be just about 3/4 of a cup, just a little less. I'm going to set that right there, just in case of emergency. So at this point, we've reduced the white wine, and now I want to get a good rolling boil for about 10 minutes, and I want to reduce this by almost a half. So that's going to take 10 minutes, so I'm going to go timer on. Why doesn't do it? I say that. 10 minutes, and I got to wait for the boil to come back. Come on. Who can do it? Alright, it's just starting to come back. So one of the things that I think is important is you want a little bit of flavor, spice. So I've got some crushed red peppers here, and do this to taste. I mean, you can do a pinch. I'm going to put in 2 pinches, because I like just a little bit more. And now I'm going to hit the timer for 10 minutes, and I just want to watch it and see what it does. And remember, always reserve that chicken broth in case you cook it down too much. But 10 minutes of good boiling should be just about right. I'll see you back in 10 minutes. Alright, we're back again. And it's almost been 10 minutes. Had a good boil. And you know, it's funny. Everything reducing really kind of gives it a really nice kind of darker color. And the flavor just is so, like, you can just tell it's just like going crazy in here. Oh look, my 10 minutes is up. So what do I need to do? Well, I told you about the clams, so here I'm going to show you. And I'm still keeping my chicken broth in case I need it. First thing I have are some raw clams, so I need to get these in here because they actually have to cook. And it's not going to take very long because these are chopped, minced, whatever you want to call them. And this is a whole pound. I mean, let's not be stingy. This is where I have to decide. And I do rinse my clams. I don't know if I'm weird about that. So now you can see we're just not able to keep everything submerged. So out of this I'm going to put another like half a cup in here. It's not going to affect the consistency or anything. Just want to make sure they get cooked. They're frozen. I thawed them this morning. It is seafood though, so I do want to make sure they got a couple minutes in the hot tub here, so they're nice and cooked. And because they are chopped, I mean literally it's going to take, 2 minutes. So we're getting everything back to nice roaring fire. How do I make this sauce perfect, right? Well, first of all I want to get back to rolling simmering, boiling. There it goes. Where it looks really good. And like, I don't know about you, but I want the stuff more than the sauce, right? I don't know, a little bit more. So we've got about a minute and a half. I'm just watching the clock. Getting everything cooked, everything happy again. And remember, we want to keep everything really nice and hot. Kind of a key word here. Oh yeah. What about a minute more? And then we're going to make the amazing, going to finish this amazing sauce off. Wow. It's very good. It smells really good. Okay. About 20 seconds away. I'm trying to leave it alone so it cooks. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, this is the secret ingredient. Butter. Butter makes everything happy, right? So I just need half a stick of butter. Throw it in there, or drop it in there. So go back in the fridge. I want to turn it down. I want to keep it happy. Butter's like room temperature. I'm surprised it's not all melted already. That was some pretty hot sauce. There it goes. It's almost done. So that's what gives it kind of the creaminess. Bet you didn't know that. So what do I have next? I got me some Italian parsley. I'm gonna go a little crazy with it. And I have some cooked whole clams right here that are just a little bigger. And they're just going to give you a little more bite. So let's get this all mixed up, get it all heated up. Oh yeah. Does that look good? Just want to make sure everything's nice and hot. So I get these whole clams, they're already shucked and cooked from a seafood place, and they really seem to be so fresh. I just I just think it's kind of an easy way out. I can't remember what, I think they're like little necks or something. But they really kind of add a little more texture. And that parsley to just cook a little bit. So how do we do this? Oh, let me set this. I got me some fresh pasta, well, fresh cooked pasta. And this is just so I can sample because I just have to know how good it is. Oh yeah. I'll turn this off because we don't want to cook it anymore. And get myself all set up, excited here. And I guess living up north, you understand that clam sauce isn't supposed to be thick. It's not supposed to be full of flour. You want just that real taste. And of course, you want some really great imported Parmesan Reggiano cheese. Like never opening the package. And when it's nice and toasty, I'm just going to do a little dance. Because that's how I would serve it. And that's my treat to myself. I get to sample it. And then eat it for dinner tonight. Aren't you jealous? So go ahead, I want you to try it. Thank you for watching. I'll come up with more good videos. See